Hello everyone, and welcome back to this kind of video that we are doing every year. The Yumo Awards are back. We have done these the past few years as well, and it's always such fun to show you guys my top songs of this past year that is now behind us already again. Feels like yesterday when I sat down and edited the last video for this. So I'm very happy to be back for another one for 2022, a year with a lot of good music. Like, I can tell you, the top 30 that we are always gonna do, that's been kind of the thing these last years. It was hard. So many songs haven't made the top 30 because there's just been too many songs to like have every song that I really like in it. So we are going again with the top 30, which is a lot quite, I think, but do not wonder if maybe your favorite song isn't in it because it might just be rank 31. Also, again, it's just how I like the songs. You might have a totally different opinion on this, and I would actually like to know your guys's. You don't have to go all out on the top 30. I mean, if you want, you can do it, but I would like to hear your guys' top 5 songs maybe down in the comments. I'm very excited to see those. But yeah, we are not only gonna do the top 30 title tracks. Very important detail here. It's not my top 30 songs, it's the top 30 title tracks, because the B-sides that have come out this year have been quite exceptional as well. So we are also gonna have a top 10 B-sides on this, and honestly a lot of awards this year. If you guys have seen my last year's video, I have done awards there. This, I think the year before that was solely top songs, and last year was top 30 plus a few awards, and this time we have a lot more awards. So let me actually go quickly through the awards that I have planned out. On top of the top 30 will also be Girl Group of the Year, Boy Group of the Year, Soloist of the Year, Album of the Year, Rookie of the Year, my favorite MV of the year, and my personal favorite Discovery of the Year. I think Discovery of the Year, to explain that further, is it's an artist that I have discovered this year that has been around for much longer. Like, it's different from debut of the year. You get the gist here. And one more special category right at the end as the big finale. So stay tuned for that as well. But as per usual, we're gonna start with the first top 15 songs out of my top title track list for this year. Then we're gonna go for a couple awards. Then we're gonna go for the top 12. Leave the top 3 open, finish the rest of the awards, get the B-sides done, and then as the big finale, the top 3 songs will be announced. So for now, let's actually do spot 30 to spot 16 in my top title tracks of this year.
Break it up, 어서 헤엄쳤다 높은 파도 위로 좀 더 유연하게 trouble dribble have passes perfect보다 높은 number 그 이상을 향해 jump up 현실 같은 dream은 이제 빠져나와 깨어나도 수면 위를 날아 fly high. I'm gonna make you smile away 예쁘게 웃고 넘겨버릴래 just smile away 아픔 슬픔 외로움 있게 I say hey I never wanna cry all day 갑자기 눈물이 차오를 때 just smile away 안녕이라 말할래
Feeling like a voyager 자유로워 뜨겁던 내 삶에 여유로운 잊고 있던 떨림 I can feel it 꿈꿔왔던 paradise so beautiful.
You got me looking for attention You got me looking for attention 가끔은 정말 헷갈리지만 분명히 You got me looking for attention So I envy you
feeling.
I used to have as baby. I just lost my memory in the new. Take a look inside.
Feeling.
진이랑 뒤끝을 멈추시죠. 같이 who's down. 내게 묻지. Like we look in this paradox.
Wake up 이제 눈을 떠 가자 춤 속에서 On my way I'll be 매일 가던 경계선 네 이룰 따위 집어쳐 I'll be
휩쓸려 내게 좀 더 깊이 Dip 내게 좀 더 깊이 Whip 내게 휩쓸리지 Dip 내게 좀 더 깊이 Whip 내게 휩쓸리지 바닥에 날 세운 채 서로 주시하는 색 You better watch out 긴장은 나쁜 법 제발 feel good 뚫그러진 네 얼굴 You better watch out 휩쓸려 내게 좀 더 깊이 Yes, I'm nude Nude Yes, I'm nude Nude I don't give a love Baby, how do I look? How do I look? 아리따운 날 입고 따따라따라 Baby, how do I look? How do I look? 아리따운 날 입고 따따라따라
Those have been the first 15 songs that I have picked out in my top list. Maybe some of you guys agree, maybe some of you guys don't agree on that. And as I said, that's totally fine. But for now, we are going to be starting with our first award category. We're gonna start with a big one for me actually, which is gonna be Girl Group of the Year. Those of you who follow me a lot will know I'm a big girl group enthusiast. Most of my groups that I know best are girl groups. Most of the music that I listen to is girl group music. So this, personally, for me, is a big one. And this year for girl groups has been insane. But I have wrote down my top 6 girl groups of this year. And then after that, I will announce the winner. But here are the contestants for girl group of the year.
더 이상 예수가 없는 걸 We are not right, you better 붙잡아 지금이야 저기 멀리 소리쳐봐 너와 나의 롤러코스터 너와 나의 롤러코스터 눈에 맞출 거야 이 기분을 핑계 삼아 너와 나의 롤러코스터 너와 나의 롤러코스터 ride Do you understand? Can't complain 다 그런 거라 해 이상해 왜 긴가 tomboy. Yeah, I'll be the tomboy. This is my attitude. Yeah, I'll be the tomboy. Send my home in the jungle. Send my home in the polar. 지금의 나의 매점. Please someone fight for us. Send my home in the ocean. Send my home in the desert. 지금의 나의 매점. Please someone fight for us. And then I should be you. So out to you. So out to you. 선을 넘는 거라도 와버려도 다쳐도 괜찮아. Out to you. So out to you. A little bit, little bit. A little bit, little bit. A little bit, little bit. 이제 나의 스타일. 네가 너라도 와버려도 다쳐도 괜찮아. Out to you.
And now I have the envelope with the winner in it. Ignore that it says the Rebel Festival on it. I kind of just borrowed that from the album to have a cool like little envelope to open up. So we have the effect of it, you know? Just some kind of thing that I'm trying out. For Girl Group of the Year, the winner will be... Many of you guys will probably have guessed it, but it's gonna be going to G-Idol.
Yeah, I'm tomboy.
Honestly, Idol again this year have had, I think, my personal favorite years of theirs that they have had so far. They had 2 comebacks this year in Tomboy and in Nude, and obviously both songs have been freaking insane, amazing. I just love both of them. Both albums have been insane. The B-side quality of Idol is usually very high, but I think this year they have knocked it out of the park even more. Plus, I got to see them live back in May on K-pop Flex. That was just such a good memory for me. Honestly, all the other groups who were nominated for this award have also been very, very impactful to me this year and would have probably deserved the title as well. But as I said, it is my list. I'm going on to this fully biased because that's how you gotta do this. My bias is towards the group I like most. So for me, this year, Idol takes it. And obviously, after Girl Group of the Year, we are also gonna follow it up with Boy Group of the Year. In terms of boy groups, this one was also very, very contested because I've discovered a lot of boy groups this year for the first time. A lot of music that has come out from boy groups as well has really stuck with me. So here are the 6 nominees for Boy Group of the Year.
Scratch that, bring it back. 네 옆에선 몸이 고장났어. 난 어질 돌고 돌아 I'm in 전에 없던 situation. 너 아닌 너만 repetition. Drop like a missed call. 비상이 걸려. 버리야. I'm on that glitch mode. I'm like hello. Where you been all my life? Yeah. Where you been all my life? Hello. Where you been all my life? 처음 본 순간부터 내게 Cause you're my love for me baby. 숨길 수 없어 난 내게 Cause you're my love for me baby. For the love shot, for the love tell me For the love shot, for the love tell me 이 순간이 영원하게 기도해. This make me crazy. 우리는 drop it like hot. 어제 I'm feeling so hot. 이 노래 버리 like hot. 우리는 drop it like hot. 어제 I'm feeling so hot. Yeah, I'm running too hot. 태양을 향해 불 붙여라 아주 뜨겁게. 춤을 춰 break that wall. 우리 pillow 여기저기 울려 퍼져 get real. This is our show. Can't keep it low. 모두 다 넌 때까지. 춤을 춰 break
And the winner of this category is one that purely won me over this year due to the quality of the songs that they release. They release very good music in general, but it's similar as Idol, where both their comebacks this year have been totally amazing and have blown me away. I have listened to those a lot in the meantime, so boy group of the year goes to... There's nothing written down here, by the way, but it's Treasure.
I'm like hello, where you been all my life? Yeah.
Treasure this year has just been on another level, and I haven't even deep dived into the B-sides yet. I am basing this purely off the 2 title tracks that they have released. They have had a tough year with Yedam and Mashio leaving the group, sadly, but Jigjin and Hello have been such good title tracks. I can't stress it enough how much I love these 2 songs, honestly. So I think Treasure is definitely the group taking it for this year. I mean, a few have come really close. NCT Dream has released some of my favorite music this year with Glitch Mode. 17, a new discovery for me that has totally struck with me. Monster X, I've seen them live, fallen in love deeply with them. Basically all the contestants have done very, very good music, but at the end of the day, I just had to go with Treasure. And the last award that we are going to be giving away before we dive into my next Toplist songs, that is much more like it, is also going to kind of fit in the category of Girl Group of the Year, Boy Group of the Year. It is the Soloist of this year for me, and here are the nominees for Soloist of the Year.
Come and go like a glitch. 전부 훔치고서 미치게 한 stitch and move it like a glitch. Yeah, I'm the glitch. So I envy you. 휩쓸려 내게 좀 더 깊이 내게 좀 더 깊이 내게 휩쓸리지 내게 좀 더 깊이 내게 휩쓸리지 파랗게 날 세운 채 서로 지시하는 새 You better watch out 긴장은 나쁜 밥 제발 real good 일그러진 네 얼굴 You better watch out 휩쓸려 내게 좀 더 깊이 I'm gonna make you smile, smile, smile away 예쁘게 웃고 넘겨버릴래 Just smile away, just smile away 아픔 슬픔 외로움 있게 Say hey, I never wanna cry, cry, cry all day 갑자기 눈물이 차오를 때 Just smile away, just smile away 안녕이라 말을 with my smiley face 열이 올라요 뜨거워진 온도 다질까요 약이 올라요 한 번쯤은 무너져 줄게요
Feeling like a voyager 자유로워 뜨겁던 내 삶의 여유로운 잊고 있던 떨림 I can feel it 꿈꿔왔던 paradise so beautiful
I feel like this year, especially with a lot of the IZ*ONE members going solo, has just been hard in terms of soloists. I remember the list I had for soloists of the year was much longer than the final nominees that I have written down because I had a max of 6 that I decided to do for each category. So a couple of other soloists I had to put out because I was like, okay, I gotta get down to the top 6 and then make a winner out of that. The winner, again, just swept me away with a single song. I would, if you told me that this artist would have won Soloist of the year at the start of this year, I probably wouldn't have believed you, but it's definitely a deserving title, a very, very deserving title. And it is Hyoyeon with Deep.
휩쓸려 내게 좀 더 깊이 내게 좀 더 깊이
The first Hyoyeon song I checked out 2020, that was the song that she did together, Dessert, together with Soyeon from Idol, already was one of my favorites. But then she comes back with a song like Deep that I've listened to just up and down and up and down. Honestly, I have been loving this song and I'm still loving it. So just that song alone and her performance in that kind of like made me decide on, alright, gotta go with this one as my soloist of the year, because I'm mostly basing this on, as I said, personal bias. I think someone just knocked on my door. Sorry for that weird interruption right there, for that quick cut that I had to do. But I thought someone knocked on my door. No one did though. Kind of creepy. Anyway, let's just continue. Yeah, Hyoyeon definitely winning this one over with Deep, and I think it's deserved. Okay, now that we are done with these three categories, as I said, let's get back into the top list with the places number 15 until place number 4.
우리는 drop it like hot, hot, hot. 어제 I'm feeling so hot. 내 눈에 버린 like hot, 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 hot. 우리는 drop it like hot, hot, hot. 어제 I'm feeling so hot. Yeah, I'm running too hot, 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 hot. 태양의 향해 불 붙여라 아주 뜨겁게.
발에 맞춰 전진 reload 저기 가득한 게 read up 우리 모두에게 silent vision 잠깐의 아픔은 건더 쉬어갈수록 더 번져 그들에게 that's the reason vision 5, 4, 3, I want okay I'm nerdy but I'm not stupid I'm sure We more until we fresh. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. We fresh. 뻔하지는 모두 다 break all the rules. 우리가 보여줄게 너를 위해. Come on, touchdown. Move your body fast. 손가락처럼 high five. 좀 더 빠르게 갈게. 우리 함께면 we fresh. Oh, we fresh.
1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm looking for you. Yeah, I'm looking for you. Yeah, I'm looking for you. Hello, where you been all my life?
We love the way we go. 그래 모두 뒤집어. Slow with the bass. Flip that. 뒤집어. 전부 flip that. 알려줄게 우리가 who. Oh, gotta do.
너에게로 직진. 직진. 너에게로 직진. 직진. Pedal to the metal. Whoa. 춤을 춰 break that wall. 우리 pillow 여기저기 울려 퍼져 guerrilla. This is our show. 그리 깊은 low. 모두 다 눈뜰 때까지. 춤을 춰 break that wall. 우리 pillow 여기저기 울려 퍼져 guerrilla. This is how we fight. Now we got it right. 세상을 춤을 춰 break that wall. 우리 pillow 세상을 바꾸리.
die die 더 높이 가줄게 내가 바라던 세계 제일 위에 떨어져도 돼 I'm anti-fragile anti-fragile 난 지금 on my way 갚아버리죠 너의 fairy tale Now you know my name I'm anti-fragile 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 fragile anti-fragile 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 Lovey 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 멋대로 정하네 나라 내 대해 I don't know what to say I can feel it What's after life You who and I is more than like Old town to old town now yeah 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 You who and I is more than like What's after life 울린 소리에 번쩍 눈뜰 때 두 번째 기회 Ring my bell, my bell 또 자리 짤 것 같아 확 터질 것만 같아 아니면 더 reset 그냥 다 reset 고민할 때
Just 3 more songs left. Some of you guys might know or might have predictions what these last 3 might be. If you have watched my reactions through the year or been active in the Discord, by the way, K Reactive Discord link down in the description. We're gonna have kind of a similar stream as to what I'm doing right here at the end of the year as well. So if you want to be part of that, go on hop on over there and you're gonna be part of it. Might know what these last 3 are. So if you know, guys, put your predictions down in the comments below, like your top 3 that you think are my top songs. And at the end, you can see if you were correct. No going forward, no cheating. That takes the fun out of it. All right, but for now, we have a couple more categories to go for to check out until we get to those final 3. So we're gonna start it out with Rookie of the Year. And oh my god, was this the year of rookies. To be honest, I don't have a single boy group, rookie group on this list, sadly, because rookie girl groups this year were way too overpowering in terms of what they put out. So my top 6 are all girl groups, I can say so much. So here are the nominees for girl group Rookie of the Year. I think it's fair to say because it's literally all girl groups.
너의 표정에 너의 말투에 너의 작은 눈짓에 심장이 온종일 지릿지릿해 말로만 듣던 내 첫사랑 아마도 시작인가 봐 Let's roll the dice 한도를 뒤집어 완전히 운명은 네 손 안에 baby 눈앞에 열린 세상에 기대해 So tell me what you want, where you wanna go and
it was a hard one. It was definitely hard to figure out a winner as well, because all of these groups that I've just listed have put out such good music this year, in their rookie year, in their debut year, and already they have come out with such bangers, and I have fallen in love with them deeply already, some more than others. But honestly, at the end, I could have just went for one winner in this list, and it's gonna be IVE.
What's after life? You who and the eyes more than like old time to old time now, yeah.
And yeah, I've put IVE into this, even though I think I also had them as Rookie of the Year in my last Top 30 award video that I did. But that was when 11 just came out, and I mean, they had half a month in 2021, so I think it wasn't really fair to judge them out of that. And with the other songs that they have come out with, Afterlike and Love Dive, and the B-sides to this as well, I think it's only fair that they deserve, at least for me, title of Rookie of the Year, because not only have I seen them live, which is just bonus points for me, I'm very sorry, but Love Dive will always have that spot in my heart, having seen that live from so close, and the song was just pure magic, honestly. So I think IVE very much deserves my Rookie of the Year. I have fallen in love deeply with this group, very much love them. So yeah, that is my Rookie of the Year. Next category that we have is going to be MV of the Year. And this year had some crazy MVs, honestly. I have had not a hard time figuring out MVs for this list. I had an even harder time though to like agree on 6 that I put in as nominees, and an even harder time honestly to choose a winner. But at the end of the day, I think one video really stood out in its creativity this entire year. So for now, here are the nominees for Music Video of the Year.
Why do I keep getting attracted? 네 모습만 떠올라. I cannot explain this emotion. 1, 4, 3, I love you.
Why do I keep getting attracted? 자석같이 끌려가. I cannot explain this reaction. 이거 뭐?
Do you think you can? 미친년이란 말이 what's the loss to me? 사정 없이 가보라고 you lose to me. 사랑 끝간 거 따위 내 몸에 상처 하나도 어림없지. 너의 속근에 나는 향수나 뿌릴 bar. Yeah, I'm tomboy. 어떤 sacrifice 기억 작자다면 보여줄래? 나타나줄래 지금 여기? You can't shame me, cause I'm gonna break out, gonna break out, go. We can break it, baby. Rock it, twist it, lock it, baby. All I know is you can't shame me, cause I'm gonna break out, gonna break out, go. 더 높이 가줄게, 내가 바랬던 세계 제일 위에. 떨어져도 돼, I'm anti-fragile, anti-fragile. Ouch! 실례합니다. 여기 계신 모두 한 작품을 기대하셨다면 Oh, I'm sorry. 그딴 건 없어요. 안부른 저쪽 대중은 흥미없는 정보. 그 팝콘을 던져도 덤덤. 행복과 반비례 평점. But 나의 정점 멋대로 낸 편견은 토할 것 같지. 별거 바꿔줘 버린 movie star. 더 부끄러울 게 없는 맘. 거리 불품 못돼도 어쩌면 내게도 다시 사랑받지 못한 때도 Yes, I'm not.
하늘은 붉은색 모든 세상에 빛을 하는 듯해 벅찬 시험 호흡과 리듬과 your vibe 운명의 생에 내일을 걸어봐 우리는 더 feel like hot 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 어제 I'm feeling so hot 이 노래 버린 like hot 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 hot
All honestly insane music videos, but at the end of the day, as I said, I can only award this title for one song and music video only. And even though I haven't filmed a reaction to this because I have check this out short notice before actually agreeing on my top list. It is case 143 by Stray Kids.
Why do I keep getting attracted? 네 모습만 떠올라. I cannot explain this emotion. 1, 4, 3, I love you.
This video just won me over with its playfulness, its creativity, it's everything. From start to finish, it has been so fun to watch this, even though, as I said, I've watched it on my own time. I enjoyed every second of this music video. The freaking chicken or whatever that is kind of kicking Felix in the face, to the super cute transitions in the chorus, to the rewind that comes in for the last chorus with one of the members jumping down from the top frame to the bottom frame, making that so perfectly. Honestly, I think the video team had just such a great time making these videos, and it definitely showed. Like, the video definitely deserves music video of the year, just based on its creativity, on its concept of the entire song. That was just really, really good. Okay, we have 2 more awards and then my B-sides until we get to the big finale, my top 3 songs of this year. We have Album of the Year, which is, I think, for me, a category due to me not having checked out every single album that I actually wanted to check out this year. It was a very limited selection, I think, and I kind of wanted to check out some other albums as well. But album listens take a lot of time, so sometimes I just can't manage and then they fall over on my to-do list. But doesn't mean I haven't listened to any of the B-sides and album this year, so I still have come up with 6 very, very good nominees, and here they are, the nominees for Album of the Year.
우리들의 마음은 같아. 달라질 건 없을 것 같아. 했어 지금 못 끌어봤자. Baby, I don't wanna waste my time.
Like 3, 2, 1, domino. 툭하고 나를 건드리며 하고 숨을 뱉어주면 난 순간에 넘어지지 like a domino.
Another dream. 너와 함께, 세상 그 무엇도 이제는 두렵지 않아. If the villain dies. Can't let love die. 우리가 웃음을 내쉬어 어두운 이 밤, we need you right now. 검은 밤에 갇힌 내 손을 잡아줘. Somebody home, best by 기다릴게 널. So light me up, light me shine. 별이 보이는 이 밤, 우리 걸어왔던 길을 비추네. 잔잔하지만 분명히 빛나. 함께했던 시간들처럼.
And yeah, it's the battle of the one boy group kind of album against all these girl group albums. But I think at the end of the day, I basically went off the criteria of how many songs I listen to still on my main playlist, because I usually just pick out a few songs out of every album where I'm like, okay, that is definitely very much up my alley, and then I have the ones where I like, that song is nice, but I don't think I'll listen too much more on my own time. And that was basically my main criteria on choosing which one it was. And yeah, the winner for this one is Face the Sun by 17.
Like 3, 2, 1, domino. 툭하고 나를 건드리며 하고 숨을 뱉어주면.
So yeah, the single boy group album that's in this actually won. But the amount of songs that I've transferred from this album to my playlist and very much still enjoy listening to today, it's immense. It's immense. Face the Sun is such a good album. I am really, really deeply in love with that one. And honestly, with me having checked out Attacker, that is last year, so it didn't meet the criteria for this year, I am very much looking forward to what comes out with 17 as well, and what I get to check out in the future. So yeah, Face the Sun is definitely my album of the year. Okay, and lastly, before we get into the B-sides, we have one more category, and it's a short one. It's my Discovery of the Year award, where I'm like, okay, I discovered this artist this year, either here on my channel more in my own time. And I have 4 nominees, and here they are.
Yeah, blah, blah. Cause you're my love for me, baby. 숨길 수 없어 난 내게 Cause you're my love for me, baby. All the love, all the love, tell me all the love, tell me 이 순간이 영원하게 기도해 Please make me crazy 우리는 drop it like hot 어제 I'm feeling so hot 그 노래 버리 like hot 우리는 drop it like hot 어제 I'm feeling so hot Yeah, I'm running too hot 태양을 향해 불 붙여라 아주 뜨겁게
So yeah, obviously with me diving deeper and deeper into a few boy groups over this year, obviously we have a 3-to-1 quota of boy groups to Yeji as the single female soloist in here. At the end of the day, it wasn't that hard to choose. There's been one group this year that has just grabbed my attention unlike no other in a while, and that is 17 for sure.
우리는 drop it like hot 어제 I'm feeling so hot 그 노래 버리 like hot
The 17 journey, what we currently got going on the channel, has been so fun. I just checked out Vernon's Black Eye, and I am going to continue with the guide very soon as well. By the time this video is uploaded, I would guess it's already uploaded, hopefully. But yeah, the 17 journey has been super fun. Not that any of the other journeys, ATs and Monster X, haven't been fun, but honestly 17 has just grabbed my attention the most out of all of them, I think. And the way I just love their music currently is undebatable. So a very deserving winner for me, and they're my discovery of this year. Alright, and now to the B-sides. It's a bit shorter than the title tracks. And I just now decided actually I'm gonna make it a top 15 since I'm keeping the video a little shorter. At the start of the video, I think I still said top 10. We are gonna make it a top 15. So right here are place 15 to place 4, because we're also gonna wait with the top 3 to make it a little bit more exciting from my top B-sides of this year.
하나둘씩 작은 빈틈들이 생겨났지 늘어가는 질문 물음표에 집중할 때 나나 of the joker 나나에 don't treat me baby in fantasy I'm not fake 기다리고 있어 face to face I can't understand why 하나부터 열까지 다 so real
I found my doom You pulled me in like a riptide This love is sick and it's graphite Wildfire, wildfire Oh, oh, oh Wildfire, wildfire Oh, oh, oh A single touch in this fast fire I'm burning up on the inside No, stay Think I'm okay,
wanna live my life like yesterday never feeling down
In the clouds you stay day every day Never coming down Never coming down
when everything is broken I just want you to stay
We have no plan
Cause you know I'm a roll, yeah, bro, yeah. Diamonds in the gold. Do it like a roll, yeah, 그게 나라고. 거짓말없이 나도 내게 걸어가. 내 걸음걸이마저도 당당한 그게 나니까. Cause you know I'm a roll, yeah. Diamonds in the gold. Do you hear that? Let's go now. Ready, yeah. Do you hear that? 전율 속 눈을 떠 like a soda, yeah. Do you hear that? 선방 속 꿈을 타 like a solar. Stop me, yeah. 빨간 찬란하게 시작됐어 like a solar. 보랏빛 하늘 아래 별이 빛나는 밤 같은 곳을 볼 때 여기서 많은 얘기가 시작돼. 조금은 낯선 빌도를 만나 또다시 헤맨다도 기억해.
I just wanna feel the vibes 모든 걸 불태운 밤 내가 미쳐도 좋아 Feeling like Don Quixote 사람들은 손가락질 It ain't real, it ain't real 겁먹지 않아 It's real, it's real 미쳤다 해도 좋아 내 모든 걸 불태운 밤 So come and call me Don Quixote
Just wanna live a real life. 솔직한 내 목소리를 들어줘. I feel 난 이 순간 떨어져 down to earth. I'm no fucking angel, I'm no fucking goddess. 난 나일 뿐이야. 어지러운 세상 꽉 잡아줘 항상 because you're by my side. 오늘이 날만 기다려왔어. 내 맘대로 춤춰만 더 소리 질러. 눈치 보지 말고 웃어봐. 누가 뭐라 한데도 멈추지 않아. 가고 싶은 대로 가고 싶은 대로 지금부터 시작해. 내가 느낀 대로 고개 나를 위로 나를 위해 불러줘. So beautiful.
And before we are going into the big finale of my top 3 B-sides and my top 3 title tracks, I have one last award to give away. It is just one nominee, and honestly, I think no one even just came close this year. The winner of this award, and I'm not yet saying what kind of award it is, definitely did everything in their power to deserve this award. That's why there's also no other nominees for this, because they stood out so much this year in the way that they worked, in the way that they performed, in the way that they shown themselves to the public. There's only one winner for shittiest K-pop company of the year, and obviously it is going to BBC. Not only has BBC managed to come out so strong that they actually managed to get the whole fandom of their one current active group to boycott their favorite group, to not listen to songs on Spotify, to stop streaming the MVs, to stop playing a game that's recently been announced, to not buy any albums, to completely boycott the comeback to where it's actually being postponed indefinitely. Like, who else this year could even rival BBC for shittiest company of the year? So, just definitely a very, very deserved award for BBC. Yeah, but with that out of the way, it is time. It is time. My top 3 B-sides and my top 3 title tracks. I told you guys, just guess in the comments down below, because we're about to unveil them. We're gonna start with the B-sides again, and then we're gonna go into the title tracks. But yeah, right now, go down into the comment sections and give me either your top 10 or your prediction on what are my top 3 are. I think they're not completely unguessable. I think it's doable. So yeah, do that right now, and then we're going to be now getting into the top 3 of my B-sides this year. All right. On the number 3 spot for my top 3 B-sides of the year, there's actually a B-side that I can hold a banner on up. This beautiful one. And if you read down below, I'm dreaming of a fairy tale while looking at your shiny eyes. You already know what song it is. It is Fairy Tale by Dreamcatcher.
나 지금 빛나고 있는 당신의 눈을 보면서 동화 같은 꿈을 꿔 이 속에서 저 춤추는 신비한 너의 손잡아 We're living a fairy tale.
This B-side song is one of my favorites of Dreamcatcher ever, and the combination of having seen it live and the emotions it evoked with everyone holding up this beautiful banner, it was just a whole different thing, and I very much wholeheartedly love Fairy Tale. It's such a good song, it's so emotional, it is just very good and very much deserving of number 3 spot. Number 2, another song that I've seen live. Oh wonder, I can in fact say I have seen all the top 3 songs in this list. I have seen them live. And number 2, I have seen back in May on K-pop Flex. They are my favorite group in K-pop. They are Idol, and it's my bag.
rumble 다 crumble 이 voice는 drum에도 no loss no love 우리 안 범벅이 그냥 훅 들어갈 법 나는 원수 I never had the gop AKA giant dog 아차 부스 다듬 닫혀있건 not bump I value my love 그만 두들겨 너 머리 빈 멍청이들과는 노는 물이 전혀 달라 you know.
Honestly, My Bag I think is the perfect B-side, and honestly, I would go the mile to even say it might just be my favorite Idol song, to be honest. It is hard going, which is just my style, what I love in music, and it's just a masterpiece. Everyone's verses with the Red 5 Diamonds My Bag of Soyeon saying that with the members is so good, and everyone's verses and capture their personality so well, have lines made for every member basically, have iconic parts with the way that Minnie is doing her parts, very very reminiscent of Latata, of her part there. It is just such a masterpiece, so it's number 2 spot for me. And now my favorite B-side of this year, as I said, I also have seen that live, and I think the first time I saw the song performed though blew me away the most, because it was on Queendom, it is from Luna, it is Pose.
Voice, camera, action, pose.
The Pose performance on Queendom is just something to behold, and I think they just completely annihilated that stage. And Pose is just such an amazing song. From the first time that I've actually listened to it, it is amazing. It is such a good song. It is so cool, and that's why it's my favorite B-side of this year. It's time for the big finale. It's time for my top 3 songs, title tracks of this year. It is actually 3 different groups. I have not seen all of them live. I have seen X amount live, so either 2 or 1. Wow, that is a big number. Anyway, so we're gonna start out with the number 3 spot, and honestly, this song has been magical. When that song came out, I didn't expect this group to actually make it up until spot 3 on my list, higher than one of my favorite groups in K-pop actually, in Luna. So I was very very much surprised about that fact, but I think this song definitely deserves to be in the top 3, and it is UA with Catch the Stars. UA actually making it twice into this list with Catch the Stars and Roller Coaster. Both these songs have kind of a similar vibe to it, but on just at the end of the day, Catch the Stars just hits different. This song is so incredibly good, and I love it with my whole heart. It is by far, I think, still my favorite song of War, and the MV is so super cute. The song is, it's just taking me places that I didn't think I'll ever go when I listen to that. To this day, it's not sewing. It's definitely not sewing, but it's not showing any signs of stopping to actually get boring for me. It is such a good song. It's so well made. I feel like all of the members shine really well on it, so definitely deserve third place. Number 2, we have just 2 more songs remaining, and now I can say I have seen both of them live, because obviously so far I haven't seen War live yet, sadly, maybe in the future. But we have 2 more songs that I actually have seen live, and they both have been amazing. These songs, I wasn't honestly sure which one I put first and which one I put second for the longest time. I think in the process of deciding, they have swapped around a couple of times, but it started with the number 2 place. They have already won 1 title on this list, and it is Rookie of the Year, so it is IVE with Love Dive.
It's so bad, it's good. 난 그 맘을 좀 봐야겠어. Narcissistic, my God, I love it. 서로를 비춘 밤. 아름다운 까만 눈빛에 빠져 깊이. 숨 참고 last time.
Love Dive is just that song. It is that song that just comes out of a group and everyone is like, oh my god, that's a big one. That is a big one. I think it's kind of like what I think, for me at least, Wannabe is for ITZY, or Do 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 is for Blackpink. There's just always this one song where like, what's like the biggest hitting song for that group? And I think it's Love Dive for IVE. At least I feel like this. You guys, as I said, you guys just might disagree, but it's Love Dive for me. Love Dive is an amazing song. I'm not gonna try to redo that, but you guys know the part where, I mean, that's like angel choir chorus part and pre-chorus part. Actually, the song's amazing. Love Dive on the number 2 spot. And now it's just 1 song left, and probably most of you guys will know, because if you watch my reactions, if you know my favorite groups, you'll know which song it is. And obviously, there's only one winner here. It's Tomboy from Idol.
Yeah, I'm tomboy. Yeah, I'll be the tomboy. This is my attitude. Yeah, I'll be the tomboy.
Tomboy started this year, honestly, with a bang. And for this song to be one of the older songs in this entire list and still make it number 1 spot. One, obviously, I'll just say it out of there. I'm biased. Idol is my favorite group, man. And there's a reason why they are, because they come out with music like Tomboy and Nude and just all the other good songs. Like, they have my favorite summer title of the year in Tumdi, not of the year, but in general in Tumdi Tumdi. That's still my favorite summer song in K-pop. You guys might have another one, but Idol has a reason for being my favorite group. And Tomboy is honestly iconic. I think this song is so cool, has such a good message. The video is literally fire, and the whole album to go with Tomboy as well is just A-class. So Tomboy as my number 1 favorite track of this year. And that is it, guys. That has been another year of K-pop now basically wrapped up. By the time I'm recording this, we have like 8 more days in this year, but this video is probably gonna take a lot more time to record, but edit down. And yeah, just one more thing to say to you guys. So many new people have joined this year, have joined the community. So many old people from the community are still here. So I just want to say, all of you in general, a big thank you for commenting, watching my videos, talking to me over in Discord. And on that note, also a big shout out and thank you to everyone over on the Discord, especially to the boys, to Orion, to Yonbi, to Red Sun, to Joe, to Cobra, to Ray as well, as part of our Super Rangers K-Reactive squad. You guys have been amazing, and it's been super cool to do some stuff over the span of this year with you guys, and obviously also the award show that we are doing over on K-Reactive on Twitch. Honestly, now thinking of it, I don't know if this video is going to come out after that. If it's going to come out after that, I'm going to link you guys to VOD of that down in the description, so you guys can check that out. It's probably going to be insanely fun, because we actually asked you guys on the Discord, what are your favorite songs of this year? Favorite girl group, favorite boy group, all of that. We have asked you guys on the Discord, and if you want to be part of such cool little things, check out our Discord. If you're already using Discord, join our server, have some fun. We have some cool trading card games there, cool people to talk to, fandom presidents that are gonna basically tell you about any group that you might be interested in. So it's just all around a very cool time over there. But yeah, but big thanks to you guys as the viewer. You guys are basically what's making this channel run. I think we are at almost 7K subscribers at this point. So thanks to each and every one of you. It's been a wonderful year, and I think the next year is also not going to be any worse, because the K-pop industry is currently delivering in terms of music, and you guys are delivering in terms of just everything. Guys, thanks so much. This has been Yumo for this year, and then see you guys in 2023. Have a good New Year's Eve. See you guys then. Bye bye.